Let's bring in security expert Kabiru Adamu for his input on this latest security threats. Thank you for joining us at this time. The military has stepped in, has made this move now, designating the Darul Salam a terrorist group. What is your take?
I'm a bit concerned, having gone through the Terrorism Prevention Act as amended in 2011. I'm a bit doubtful that the military has the powers to designate any group terrorist in Nigeria. So I'm hoping that that statement will be followed through by the right action, which is to present its case to a competent court of jurisdiction that would declare such a group terrorist. And then, of course, the military or whatever law enforcement agency will have the powers to, carry out what the Terrorism Prevention Act says. So in other words, arrest them and subject them to a competent court of law for trial.
All right, then. Considering the activities of this group since inception, because now the military has mentioned that it appears to be styled after ISWAP and is trying to nip it in the bud before it degenerates into something that now becomes a threat to national security. What is your advice, a suggestion as to how the military can handle issues like this in a better way?
We cannot use illegality to fight illegality. It will be, a recipe for the disaster, frankly. Yes, the group, its antecedents, and of course, even the kind of weaponry that was found in its cell indicate that it's about almost becoming, aggressive. It's weaponizing itself. So, like I said, arresting them and then presenting them to a competent court of law that would try the members, and then that would declare the group as terrorist, which means membership or association with the group, would be subjected to the provisions of the Terrorism Prevention Act 2011 as amended. Anything short of that would be taking the law upon itself, and that's not what I think the military should be doing. Beyond that, the possibility that there are several other groups that unfortunately are also either arming themselves or trying to group themselves, styled along that of either ISWAP or other terrorist groups both in Nigeria and internationally, is a huge possibility. And so that means the intelligence gathering capability of both all the security agencies in the country should be put forward so that groups like that are either trying to weaponize or form themselves into terrorist cells or whatever would be prevented. There are too many ungoverned spaces across the country, unfortunately, that can be used by these types of groups. So this is the time for us to put our intelligence gathering capabilities to ensure that we know whenever such groups are attempting to weaponize.
All right, we'll look ahead to the coming days and see how the military works to back this pronouncement by law. Kabiru Adamu, security expert, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Stay safe.